May 14th marks 2 years since we lost 10 of our neighbors in the tragic Tops Mass shooting. Organizers are continuing to honor their lives and legacies through an annual 5K and walk.
It steps off on May 11th on Main Street at Jefferson. President of the Legacy 514 Incorporation Board of Directors, Earl Perrin Jr. joins us now to talk more about this. Earl, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Thank you both.
So let's just begin. Tell us a little bit about Legacy 514, why this was created.
Okay, so Legacy 514 was initially called the Lieutenant Aaron Salters Memorial Scholarship. Well, we changed the name after last year because we wanted to be more inclusive for all the victims. Even though we're still highlighting Lieutenant Aaron Salters, we wanted it to be more inclusive to make sure that everyone knows they're all represented here. He wasn't the only one that gave his life. Although he was a heroic person and he went in to do what he always has done in his entire life, which is try to serve and save the community. How about that? So we felt it was only appropriate that we do what he would have done, which was say, don't focus all the attention on me. And so we changed the name to Legacy 514 to include all 10 victims.
And who does this benefit, this fundraiser?
This fundraiser benefits all high school seniors that are recipients of the Lieutenant Aaron Salters / Legacy 514 scholarship. What we wanted was a more diverse pool, so we tried to reach out to everybody, not just in East Buffalo, North Buffalo, South Buffalo. We're not focusing on academics, we're focusing on community-oriented students. Last year, our recipients, all of them had to have a principle of service in the community, whether serving at church, whether serving at the food kitchens, whatever they were doing, to be like Aaron. So we look for recipients that would model the things that Aaron did. That's the whole purpose of this, and which is the whole purpose of everything we're doing. And that's why we got people like Bruce Smith, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Steve Tasker on board, because they realize how important it is to be able to have people give back to Buffalo. How about that? So what we're trying to do is plant a tree that others can get shade under. How about that?
That's good.
Thank you.
So right now, you are not only looking for applicants, but you're also looking ahead to the 5K half marathon. All the proceeds from that, I understand, are going to go toward the scholarship, correct?
That is absolutely correct.
So tell us a little bit about this 5K.
So the 5K half marathon starts at Canisius College, which is where Aaron went to school. So Lieutenant Aaron Salters was a student at Canisius College. I went there when I graduated. Vern Beatty, Kim Beatty, we all went to the school, funny, and we're all on the same board. So we recognize the school as a great school. Additionally, we have the inside the park run, which is the easier one for most people. I'm not even doing the half marathon. Well, I fool myself. So the 5K is the one that everybody else would like to participate in. Last year we had over 400 and some applicants, and it was not a good time. It was a great time. You want to see Buffalo represented well, go to legacy514.com, look up the previous events of last year's scholarship. It was outstanding. But we also want to challenge people like you guys.
Okay.
Last year, I think Channel 2 won the media portion of the run. So we're challenging not just Channel 4, but Channel 7, the Spectrum, whoever else. I mean, you can't tell me you can't put a team of 4 people together. So you can run the relay. How about that?
The relay might be something doable, because I don't know. That's a far distance. As you were mentioning, let's not get ourselves. You know, Earl, we were talking about the logistics of this and who it benefits and things like that. But there's another part of these gatherings and these events that are unfortunate in the wake of the Tops Mass shooting, but so necessary to bring us back to a sense of community.
Absolutely.
And what I heard from last year's event was that there was that sense of community, a lot of laughs, a lot of togetherness. That's part of this too, right?
Absolutely.
It's part of these events.
Absolutely. We refuse to allow hate to describe anything that's going on in Buffalo, because that's not what Buffalo is defined as. Our narrative is triumph out of tragedy. You can't have triumph and be sad. Triumph is a celebration. Man, listen, he was a true servant. He served in the city of Buffalo, and then even after retirement, here he is in Tops. And where was he at when this occurred? He was outside helping an old lady put groceries in the car. That's a servant. So we said we would do the same thing he did. To keep his legacy going, we're serving the community. We're not doing this for pay. We don't get paid to do this. I thank God that we're allowed to be able to have a community get together like this. We had food, we had a little beer tent, there was children there, and this year we're going to have a portion where the kids' bibs, for any kid that participates, they take them to the zoo and they get a discount, and they get to that day. So how about that? anything that we can do to bring a sense of Buffalo together, because that's what this is. We'll have the Senator Kennedy is going to be there, the mayor is going to be there, Bruce Smith will open it up again, Thurman Thomas, Steve Tasker, Paddock Chevrolet is one of our biggest sponsors. He's even offering discounts if you go see JT. This is your plug, JT. If you go see JT at Paddock Chevrolet, he's going to give you a 10% discount or whatever they work out to give you a discount on a vehicle. Just say we're here for Legacy 514. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was a good time, to say the least.
Good.
Very well said, Earl. We are out of time, but one more time, what is the website where all the information is at?
Legacy514.com. You can also log in at 514-5k.com. All of those will get you an application and not just run, but to be able to go to the scholarship page.
Excellent. Earl, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for what you and this group is doing. This is obviously very important, and hopefully folks are going to attend because it's going to be a good time again.
Hey, yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's send it back.